Alrighty, boom, boom. Good morning. We're going to be doing some slow eccentric pause back squats. We're going to do like a 3 to 5 second eccentric with a quick pause and back up. I'm also going to do a little bit of it was a 16-day phase where I started at 235 on my front squats and then kind of went up from there. And I kind of had a rep range and everything. So the first 16 days of this was basically just like threes, ones, twos, threes, fours and fives at the very end. A little bit of pausing here and there, but the pausing wasn't the focus. Reps were more the focus, and I talked about that in one of the last videos. It was kind of keeping the reps high while building to a single. And we're still going to do that. Still going to do like threes and fours in the pause because it's going to be lighter naturally, and kind of build up from there. So this next probably 2 weeks, I would say, is going to be a lot of slow eccentrics, a lot of pausing, and kind of focusing on that same rep range, like ones, twos, threes, fours. Not too many sets of fives. Maybe in the end we'll do a few, but we started at 235 in the last one, or we built up to 235 in the last first day. I think we could probably do that today. We'll see how we do. Just working up to a single and kind of gradually building that volume back in. Same with back squats. So we'll still do those slow eccentric pauses on the back squats as well. I was definitely hurting for the last 2 days, which is good. I haven't been sore like that in a while. So I'm glad it was kind of working. After the back squats, my glutes and hamstrings were on fire, which was awesome. That's what I want. I want to feel what I'm doing. Yesterday, I just did some light work, few sets of overhead squats, some kettlebell squats with a 35-pound. So just nothing crazy, and it was in my bedroom, so I just didn't film that. But drink of the day today is going to be the Ghost Red Bear. I still got a few of these left. Tried a new one today, the Ghost Hydration. I tried that yesterday. The Orange Squeeze. I was not expecting a lot out of that. Wowzers. It's just like Tang or orange juice. It is so good. So if you have not tried the Ghost Hydration, strongly recommend. I haven't tried the other flavors, but the Orange Squeeze, whoo, delicious. Knees are still kind of warming up as well. Oh. So today, we're going to build up in this, just do a single. Not worry about too many reps right now. But then, we're going to do some hang muscle snatches, plus some overhead squats. And that's where we'll do our rep work with. And usually I'm not doing, there's something called a no contact muscle snatch, which is what I've been doing. And then what I used to do for a long time was a contact muscle snatch where you still hit your hips and let it kind of extend up a little bit. With the hang, I like to do the contact because it keeps your timing proper. So you go down, hit your hips up and through. What you want to focus on with that, and I'll talk more about that in that video, but is really making sure you're kind of elevating everything upwards, not outwards. So we'll go more into that after. Gotta remember to do that. I'm going to try for a 5 seconds. So gotta remember to count to 5 while I'm going down. All right. And today is a no belt day, so keep no belt, no knee sleeves, just the shoes. I also like pauses because there's already so much time under tension that you don't need to do more than 2 to 3 reps. So today's going to be a single, and then tomorrow will probably be a pause double, just with less, like a 3-second eccentric as opposed to a 5-second eccentric. So do that. Back to a little bit of that recap. So we started at 235. We built up over time, but it was pretty consistent. We're doing 5 to 10 pounds every time. Got to 250, worked all the way up to 270, but there was a lot of good work in there. I will say I didn't work a lot on front squat reps. Like I did 2s and 3s, but not much more than that. So have to focus a little more on that, maybe in my drop sets or something like that. And then the back squats, we worked up to the end was 315 for 2. So I was happy with that after not hitting anything over 310. And I did 310 for 4, which was a PR rep PR, so that's good. And I also hit 285 for 5, which is a beltless back squat PR. So a lot of good stuff. 260 for 2 in the front squat is not a PR, but it's something I haven't hit in at least a month, so excited about that. Now the hope is we can just kind of control it a little bit more, focus on exploding up, and hopefully end around that same 260 mark with the pauses, if not a little higher. Let's see what we got. Okay, so this is 205. Oh. There we go. Okay. Go 220. With the muscle snatches, ended at 130. I don't think I need to go heavier than that. The 130 wasn't the best form, so I don't think I need to go heavier to just kind of say I went heavier. I will go somewhat heavy in the hang muscle because that's more contact, so it's more like a real snap, like a contact using momentum and getting it up. It's more like that. It's still not full momentum, but I'll be able to go a little heavier with that. All right. Let's probably do one more set after this. And then once we finish the pause, I think we'll go down to 205 and do like a set of 3 or 4 just to get some extra work in. And then we will drop to the bar. Another thing I did, I only did deadlifts twice in those 16 days or something like that. It was 325 for 1, and then I did 340 for 3. So the legs are definitely getting stronger, which is awesome. So that's really exciting. So again, we'll probably do that 2 to 3 times this cycle because I feel a little more confident in it, but that's getting better, getting those reps back. All right, here we go. because I've never really done this type of work before, it's going to be it's already a PR. 220 is already a PR for this specific movement, which is 5-second eccentric pause front squat. And I mean, 230, that's going to be a pretty big rep for something I've never done, so I'm excited about that. Got to take the little things. That's another way to keep this interesting is, all right, I've done 260 for 2 in the front squat now, which I've done before, or I've at least done around that weight before. Let's see what we can do in the pause and get around that. My best double is 275. So with a belt, let's see if I can get to 270 with a pause. You know, another way to just focus on something different while still focusing on the squat. This will be the last pause front squat for today. We're going for 230. Okay. Got my friends in the back quacking at me. And then I posted this video, but I didn't really talk about it. Probably once every 4 days. So I think I did it 2 days ago. So I'm on this is the 3rd day. So tomorrow I'll do another set of cleans. But I'm focusing on lightweight squat cleans to focus on getting the pull technique down, getting in that squat position, and also just conditioning a little bit, getting my legs tired, getting my body tired, getting the heart rate up. Especially if I'm going to do more pauses, I'm not going to focus on reps. That's where I get the reps in. And plus, the next snatch variation, which will start tomorrow probably, is going to be hang power snatches. So that's also why I'm going hang muscle snatch to kind of just warm up that position, along with some overhead squats. All right, 230. 5-second eccentric plus pause. Legs definitely warmed up well, so that's awesome. Okay, let's drop down. Let's go 185. Because the legs did warm up, but not for reps. So let's just go down to 185, nice and simple, and get some reps in here. You guys have noticed it went backwards, but I do like switching it up, so let's go 185 in the front. Alrighty, just a nice little back offset. Now we're going to the hang muscle snatches.